Hello YouTube and welcome. In this video I would like to do with you the unboxing of this new Planeswalker deck from the new set Guilds of Ravnica. So this one is Raw. Back of the box we can read Raw Zarek is a quick-witted storm mage who is always one step ahead of his enemies. Disrupt your opponent's plans and pummel them with a fury of spells on your way to victory. So this box contains a deck box, a 60 card deck, play tabletop or online, this is a new feature now, and two 15 card boost packs. So let's check what we can get in this one. Here we go. So this is the art for this deck. Put it aside. Here it is our deck. This one is a reference guide to this deck. Roll, Color of Storms, and our two boosters from this new set, Guilds of Ravnica. So let's open this deck. And I'm going to start, of course, with the Planeswalker card. So here it is, the Raw Color of Storms, 6 drops, and have 4 loyalty points. 4+1, draw a card. For -2, Raw Color of Storms deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2 or 3 targets. And for -7, draw 7 cards. Raw Color of Storms deals 7 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Interesting card. Now the rest of our deck. Erratic Cyclops, 4 drops, he has Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Erratic Cyclops gets +X+0 until the end of the turn, where X is that spell's converter's mana cost, and it is a 0/8. Omnispell Adept, 5 drops, for 3 tap it. You may cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying his mana cost, and it is a 3/4. Raw's Dispersal, 5 drops, return target creature to his owner hand. You may search your library and or your graveyard for a card named Raw, Color of Storms, reveal it and put it in your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Our tutor, 2 of them. Leapfrog, 3 drops. Leapfrog has flying as long as you have cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, and it is a 3/1. Rubber Belt Boar, 4 drops. When Rubber Belt Boar enters in the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 3/3. Izet Guildgate. He enters in the battlefield, tap it. You tap it for an island or a mountain. Here a basic land, a mountain. Another one. Muse Drake, 4 drops. He has flying. When Muse Drake enters the battlefield, draw a card, and it is a 1/3. Goblin Electromancer, 2 drops. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and it is a 2/2. Here we have an island, another mountain. Chemister's Insight. For drops, draw 2 cards and has Jumpstart. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying his other costs. Then exile this card. Passwall Adept, 2 drops. For 3, target creature can't be blocked this turn, and it is a 1/3. Another Goblin Electromancer, an island, and a mountain. Maximize altitude, 1 drop. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until the end of the turn, and also has a jump start. Vedalken Mesmerist, 2 drops. When attacks target creature an opponent control gets -2/-0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 2/1. Rolls Staticaster, 4 drops. He has Trample, and when attacks, if you control a Roll Planeswalker, Rolls Staticaster gets +1/+0 for each card in your hand until the end of the turn, and it is a 3/3. An island, a mountain. Command the Storm, for 5 drops. Command the Storm deals 5 damage to target creature. Fearless Halberdier, 3 drops. It is a 3/2. Another Rolls Staticaster, an island, mountain. Another Command the Storm. Another Fearless Halberdier. Another Rolls Staticaster, an island. Checking the second part of the deck. So we have a mountain. Direct Current, 3 drops. Direct Current deals 2 damage to any target. Also has Jumpstart. Another Fearless Halberdier. We Juggernaut, 3 drops. He has Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, We Juggernaut gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 1/3. Another island, mountain. Precision Bolt, 3 drops. Precision Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. Fire Urchin, 2 drops. He has Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Fire Urchin gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 1/3. Another We Juggernaut, and an island, a mountain. Another Precision Bolt. Another Fire Urchin. Another Izzet Guildgate, an island, a mountain. Another Precision Bolt. Hellkite Whelp, 5 drops. He has Flying. Whenever Hellkite Whelp attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls, and it is a 3/3. Another Izzet Guildgate, an island, mountain. Another Precision Bolt. Another Hellkite Whelp. Another Izzet Guildgate, an island, mountain. Sonic Assault, 3 drops. Tap target creature. Sonic Assault deals 2 damage to that creature's controls. He has also Jumpstart. Now let's check our 2 boosters. So let's start with this one. And this booster starts with Wojciech Bodyguard, 3 drops. He has Mentor. Whenever this creature's attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature with less power. Wojciech Bodyguard can't attack or block alone, and it is a 3/3. Dazzling Light, 1 drop. Target creature gets -3/-0 until the end of the turn, and he has Survey 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them in your graveyard and the rest on the top of your library in any order. Healer's Hawk, 1 drop. He has Flying and Lifelink, and it is a 1/1. Child of the Night, 2 drops. He has Lifelink, and it is a 2/1. Prey Upon, 1 drop. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Shoe Strike, 2 drops. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until the end of the turn. Candlelight Vigil, 4 drops. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+2 and has Vigilance. Unexplained Disappearance, 2 drops. Return target creature to his owner hand. Survive for 1. So look at the top card of your library. You might put that card in your graveyard. Hypothetical, 5 drops. Draw 2 cards. Then you may discard a non-land card. When you do, Hypothetical deals 4 damage to target creature. Sky Knight Legionnaire, 3 drops. He has Flying and Haste, and it is a 2/2. Street Riot, 5 drops. As long as it is your turn, creatures you control gets +1/+0 and have Trample. Gatekeeper Gargoyled, 6 drops. He has Flying. Gatekeeper Gargoyle enters in the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each gate you control, and it is a 3/3. Hellkite Whelp, 5 drops, one of the cards that comes in our Planeswalker deck. He has Flying. Whenever Hellkite Whelp attacks, he deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls, and it is a 3/3. And here it is, our rare Runaway Steamkin, 2 drops. Whenever you cast a red spell, if Runaway Steamkin has fewer than 3 +1/+1 counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on Runaway Steamkin. Remove 3 +1/+1 counters from Runaway Steamkin. Add 3 Mountains Surya Mana Pool, and it is a 1/1. Here we have a dual land, Golgari Gilgate. Enters in the battlefield, tap it, and tap it for a swamp or a forest. And we have a soldier token creature with lifelink, 1/1. So this is the first booster. Now let's check the second one. And the second starts with Wari Okapi, 3 drops. He has Vigilance, and it is a 3/2. Honorary Goblin, 2 drops. Whenever Honorary Goblin blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, Honorary Goblin deals 1 damage to that creature, and it is a 2/1. Dimir Informant, 3 drops. When Dimir Informant enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest on the top of your library in any order, and it is a 1/4. Skyline Skull, 2 drops. Whenever Skyline Skull attacks, you may pay for 2. If you do, it gains Flying until the end of the turn, and it is a 2/1. Higher Poisoner, 1 drop. He has Death Touch, and it is a 1/1. Crushing Canopy, 3 drops. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with Flying, or destroy target enchantment. Sonic Assault, 3 drops. Tap target creature. Sonic Assault deals 2 damage to that creature's controls, and he has Jumpstart. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying his other cost, then exile this card. Golgari Locket, 3 drops, tap it for swamp or a forest, and for 4 tap it, sacrifice Golgari Locket, draw 2 cards. Piston Fist Cyclops, 3 drops, he is a defender. As long as you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, Piston Fist Cyclops can attack as though it didn't have defender, and it is a 4/3. Pitiless Gorgon, 3 drops, he has Death Touch and it is a 2/2. Night Veil Spirit, 2 drops, he has Flying. Whenever Night Veil Spirit attacks, survival 1, so look at the top of cards of your library, you may put that card in your graveyard, and it is a 1/2. Tuft Erasure, 2 drops, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, that player discards that card, and he has survival for 1. Here we have Status. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains Death Touch until the end of the turn for the drop of 1, and has the other one is Statue. For drops, destroy target artifact, creature or enchantment. Oh, and I get a rare one. Conive. For drops, gain control of target creature with power 2 or less, and we has Concoct, 5 drops, survive for 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. And we have Inset Gilgate, enters in the battlefield, tap it for an island or a mountain. And we have an emblem for Vraska. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Interesting. So this is what I have to share with you. I hope you like it, you enjoy it. Until the next time, see you.